Hello, hello. My goodness. You know what? I need to somehow get rid of Manicam because I never really use Manicam. And every time I try to do something, it like automatically puts the Manicam camera on. Um, yeah, I never used it. So, hi, y'all. So, I just finished teaching my classes and I really want to start chatting more on this channel. And Kelly and I were talking about how if you have to record the video and then edit it and then upload it, it just takes forever to actually do it. So, I want to start discussing some stuff about Outschool. And so, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Kelly, I didn't get that message from you, but I'm going to look at it now. I'm actually just over here building my Misfits Market box for next week. I didn't get one last 2 weeks. So, yeah, I'm going to get some fresh veggies one more time, and then I should have some coming from the garden, but I love it. So, the topic for today was what I wish Outschool parents knew. So, this is kind of like a video for us teachers to talk about what we wish parents knew, and then parents might watch this video and know what they don't know because you just don't know. So feel free to chime in of things you wish parents knew. I have a short list and I'll go through it. All right. So, if you need help with Outschool, if you're new to Outschool, Kelly and some other wonderful teachers have a course on how to get started on Outschool. So go ahead and say this right up front in case you are someone who wants help working for Outschool. The course is on a waiting list right now, and you can click that link in the chat to get on the waiting list. And they're going to reopen the course on June 1st. Slightly different look and feel. So that is the waiting list, and this is an awesome course. Kelly said she even learned, as a veteran teacher, she learned from the other 3 teachers in this course. So I wish I could take it. Maybe if it's a flex course, I will take it because I know I can always learn more, absolutely, from other teachers. So that's why we're here. Rebecca, hello. Your daughter's in an Outschool class now. Cool. So Kelly and Rebecca, your kids have both taken classes on Outschool. My kids did when they were at home, and sometimes they took my classes when I was low on students. That was great. So here's my list. Let's get right into what I wish parents knew. What made me think of this is students that have a lot of background noise. Hi, Paige. Welcome. I was just promoting your course that's coming back in June, and I was saying I would love to take it as a flex course because I can always learn. Don't ever think that you know everything because that's when it's like when you're surfing and you're like, oh, I got this, and then you're going to eat it, right? Always learning. So back to this. So if you are a parent and your student is taking a class, please have them in a quiet room. If that's not possible, there's a fly in here. If that's not possible, teach them how to use their mute button. Most students can manipulate their mute button by themselves, but if you're dealing with younger kids, it's so hard. And I like to have my kids be able to be unmuted so they can call out the answer, right? Because we're doing flashcards. And so please have your child in a quiet room. And I think sometimes parents just don't realize that even if you're over there in the kitchen, you're loud and it's disruptive to the class. So all the love to the parents. If you don't have a quiet background, please teach your child to use the mute button. It's not that hard. My 6-year-old can use her mute button. So yeah, that's my number one thing because it's so hard when I even ask them to unmute because it's their turn. Especially when you're wearing headphones, it's so in your ears. So that's my biggest thing. Rebecca said she's been guilty of talking too close to her daughters. Yeah, you don't realize just how much that microphone picks up. Let's see. My other thing is I love communication with parents. So I don't know if they read my classroom post, but after every class, I give a worksheet and I give feedback on what we did. And it's mostly for me, actually, so I can look back and see what we did in the last class. But I send worksheets and I want to know, are these parents even using these worksheets? I love when parents communicate with me about what they would like in class or how their child is liking it. So yeah, teachers love when you communicate. At least I do. We also love reviews. So just as I was complaining that I don't get as many reviews, I got one. So I got one today for my new kindergarten math class, and I was so excited. So I think Outschool might be kind of pushing that a little bit maybe to parents, like, hey, you just finished 2 classes with this teacher, leave a review. So please leave reviews. It's hard with ongoing classes. You usually only get one chance to leave a review. Yeah. And okay, so the next thing, and it's my final thing. So if you have something to add, please tell me. Handling class requests is difficult for teachers. So when you're a parent and you just click request this class and you just click a bunch of times, that's not super helpful. It's more helpful if you say, hello, I would love for my child to take this class. Do you have such and such day and time available, or will you in the future? It's really hard with ongoing classes for us teachers to open up a new space because it's ongoing. It's for a long time. So if it's a one-time class, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So it's also hard when parents request a class and then they don't come. Have you ever had that happen? I've had a parent request a class and then decide that they couldn't make that time. And I created an ongoing class for them specifically. So yeah, it happens. Things happen, but keep that in mind. So let's see. What do you guys think? What else do you wish that parents knew? Or what do you wish teachers knew as a parent? I'm open to hearing about that as well. All right, let's see what you're saying. Rebecca said, I love getting reviews, especially from ongoing classes. Yes, especially from new classes that have no reviews. Like, please give me a review so this class has some kind of review. You will be unsubscribed if you miss 3 ongoing weeks in a row. Yes. So parents, if you don't know, if you keep missing classes, this is really nice. Outschool automatically takes you off because they don't want to keep charging you for something you're not showing up to. So I think that is super of Outschool. And I've had that happen to some parents, and then they end up signing back up usually. But don't we love ongoing classes? Because even if they don't show up, we still get paid. So ongoing classes are where it's at. Kelly and I were talking about, should we do multi-day courses for summer or should we stick with ongoing? For me, I think ongoing is better. Tell me as a parent, do you guys like to pay up front for a multi-day class or do you like to jump into an ongoing class? Yes, Kelly, you know what I'm talking about there. So my thoughts on this are, as a parent, signing up for a multi-day course and paying all the money up front can be intimidating because if you don't know that teacher, if you've never taken a class from that teacher, what if you don't like the teacher? What if your student doesn't vibe with the teacher? You're in it. And my multi-day classes, I have a limited refund policy. You can choose up to 3 different refund types, but I like to go ahead and choose the limited refund because it can get kind of messy if they take some of the classes and then get a full refund. Not so good. So as a parent, I would prefer to jump into an ongoing class than to pay up front for a multi-day class. What do you guys think? Prefer ongoing, says Rebecca. Yeah, as a parent. Cool. So a lot of parents, I think, have this maybe think that an ongoing class means that you're like fully committed. But if you don't know, you can take one ongoing class and then peace out. If you don't like it, there's no, requirement for staying in an ongoing class. So sometimes I wish Outschool would make that a little more clear. Yeah. Or a multi-day class with a favorite teacher. Yeah, so maybe if you're an established teacher, it's better to do a multi-day course because you have lots of students who know who you are. If you're a brand new teacher, a multi-day course might not work so well for you because, people don't know you yet. So ongoing right now is the way to go. I've been with Outschool for almost a year. What? Where does the time go? And I teach all ongoing. I'm going to throw in some one-time classes in the summer, but not until summer. Yeah, so what else? Kind of lost my train of thought. I had some coffee before my last 2 classes. Woo! So yeah. Share what else you guys think. That's kind of the end of my list. Almost a year here too. Aren't they reminded to stop if they need to? I'm not sure what you mean, Paige. Are they reminded to stop? I forgot what I was talking about. Sorry. Yeah, we've all been in for a year. Thanks to Paige. Well, for me and Kelly, thanks to Paige, we jumped in at the perfect time. So thank you, Paige. Paige is my mentor. I can always ask her a question. She always answers. Yes. For ongoing classes, aren't they reminded to stop if they need to? Yeah, like Rebecca was saying, if they miss 3 classes, they automatically drop them. Today was your 1 year. Woohoo! That is awesome. Congratulations. Yes, I love it so much. I have the sweetest kids in my class, you guys. Like, you know, when you open up your classroom and you have these smiling kids, I'm such a vibe person. Like, if the kid is like, I feel that and I feel it. And it's hard for me to just like ignore it. I'm like, oh. So I'm really happy that the kids I have are like so amazing. So amazing. They make my day. And that's what this is all about, right? Well, I mean, sort of. That's the second thing. We are not reminded to stop if we miss 2 classes, been there, done that, but never made it to 3 missed. Here's the thing though, you're getting emails that remind you to go to class. I don't know about you, but I check my email like a crazy person. Like, I don't check Instagram or Facebook because I don't check that at all. I don't have that. Well, I do have Instagram, but I haven't checked it for 3 weeks because, but I check my email, and if you're checking your email, you're seeing those class reminders. And if you're in my class, you're also seeing the classroom post after class. So maybe these people don't check their email. I don't know. What are you doing, Rebecca? I know you have a lot of kids. You're busy. So each week, yes, you're right, Paige. Every Saturday, we get the email that says, reminder, your classes are going to, charge again. Are you staying enrolled? And I get that because I'm in teacher Kim's class and we trade. Her kids take my PE and my kid takes her crafting class. So it's awesome. Yeah, I have Instagram. It's Danny Happy Farms. But I don't really share teaching stuff there, and I haven't been on there in a while. I get too distracted. You know me. But yeah, check me out. I'll follow you back. I go back and forth. Yes, crazy person because of Outschool. I love you guys. Yeah, I like to respond to my emails quickly, and I hope that the parents appreciate that for sure. Another thing I wish parents knew is, man, those 3 stars, they really hurt, guys. They really hurt. So go on with the 4 stars. And if you give a 3-star, at least give an explanation. Like, what can I improve? And parents, please send me a private message about how I can improve my class. Don't just low star somebody. Help them, lift them up to be better, right? Rebecca said we are told what we are charged each week for all of our ongoings that week. Yep, one lump sum. We have to go into transactions to see the breakdown. Oh, you must take a lot of classes then. That's awesome. Yep, you don't have kids on Outschool. You're level up, level up, level up. I know you have one at home still, though. Is your son still home? How's that going? How's Colorado? Is it warming up? My mom just moved back from Colorado back to Hawaii last week. What? So that was cool. She had some renters who didn't pay rent for like 6 months. And so she had to go over there and they stole her stuff and she had to go get it back. And now she's got a headache. But I'm just glad that my mom's back in Hawaii because, yeah, hopefully I'll get to go there. But it's like $750 a ticket. So I don't know. I want to start teaching my Hawaiian language class again, though. That's really fun. Yes. Oh, Rebecca, that is a perfect point. I'm going to end this soon because I don't want this to be super long. But She said, I like when parents withdraw and say why they left instead of leaving a low review. Yes, I have most parents tell me why they're leaving, and I think they've figured out that I get the message because they'll say, you know, we're going on vacation for a few weeks, hope to sign up again. Or whatever reason it is that they're leaving, they tell you when they drop the class. And I'm so thankful. My wish is that Outschool would make it easier for me to say, okay, thanks so much. But you can't just respond to that. You have to go into the classroom, which I do, and click on the learner and message the parent. So sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but just depends. Speaking of that, have you guys noticed that you can message the student or the parent? So there's a place to message the student and that comes up real quick, but the place to message the parent is off to the side. I always try to click message the parent and I start a new message with the parent. I just feel like that's going to be more direct. I mean, I think they're getting both the messages, but yeah. Paige said, love Colorado, youngest still home, hopefully going back to college in the fall. Oh, yay. So excited to go back to things in general. So exciting. You don't know what you got till it's gone, right? All right. Rebecca, sometimes I leave a parent message in return. Yeah, it's not easy to respond. But again, I think that's because they don't want us to be able to quickly respond and be like, oh, which I've been guilty of responding to negative reviews. I'm not going to do that anymore. You also think that the parents think that might be a review. Oh, good point, Paige. Good point. Oh, I love talking to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I only message the student if they start the conversation on the student side, said Kelly. Right. Sometimes my older students will message me and I can message them back, student to teacher. Yeah, cool. Paige said, as a parent, which do you like best, communication to kid or parent? Honestly, I don't get much because in Kim's class, we get a classroom post after every class, which I love. I think it just shows that you're just following up. This is what we did today. Thank you so much for being here. But I haven't gotten a lot of messages from teachers, so I don't know. You guys tell me, does it look different when it's to the student or to the parent? Does it matter? It feels like it's the same thing, especially with the younger kids. They're not checking their email. They're 5. So yeah, let's continue this conversation sometime. If you guys think of more things, put it in the comments. I'm going to go live just whatever. And sorry, there's a fly in here. And just talk to stuff. Talk to you. But my goal is to be more on this channel more and help people out and maybe get referrals. I don't know. Just do this more because I love learning from you guys. So thank you so much for being here. You provide a post after each class too. I wonder how many parents actually check the classroom posts. Please check your classroom posts. I work so hard on my worksheets and I'm like, can you guys tell me if you're getting these worksheets? I almost want to say, send me a picture of the worksheet in the classroom so I can see you did it, right? Maybe I should start having required work for my classes. I don't know. It's optional right now, but maybe some parents want required work. I don't know. What do you want? Rebecca said, it doesn't really matter, but the learner can see the whole conversation for months. The parents' conversation is harder to see the back and forth. That is very important. So if you were talking about a problem a student is having or, something that's sensitive to them and you just want to talk to the parents, make sure you just message the parents. Good point, Rebecca. Y'all are so smart. The learner conversation is only for that class if you have the kid in multiple classes. Oh, so yeah, it's just better to go directly to the parent. Sometimes I get messages and I'm like, where do I even find that to respond? I can't even find it. So I just go to the parent, direct message the parent, and then I know where it's at. So I've learned so much today. I hope you guys learned something. If you're watching this later, thank you for coming. Don't forget, check out the link. Kelly, let me redrop that link. This, copy, paste. This is the link to the waiting list for the Outschool teacher workshop. What's it called? Amazing teachers helping out school teachers. I don't know the name of it. Boot camp, Outschool boot camp, right? The parents can't find it no matter where you put it, Rebecca. Oh my goodness. I know. I'll have parents go, "Oh, I just got this message." Like, wow, that's okay. So yeah, if you need help with Outschool, you can sign up for that great course. You can message me below. You can email me. My email is below. Yeah. Reach out to somebody for help. Always use someone's link when you sign up to teach for a company. Please use someone's link. Bless someone. Yes. Okay, guys. I'm going to get out of here and go outside. My kids are going to be home in 10 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. I'm so glad they're back at school because I can actually miss them. Yes. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for coming. Zaijian. Goodbye.